My name is Fabian, and I'm a nail technician, a Christian. First, Christ is everything in my life. I am married to one wife. I don't want two, just want one. She will introduce herself, she's here. We are the Fabians, and I'm a nail technician, I think I've said that, yeah.
Naomi Fabian, he's the Fabian, and I'm an accountant, though I don't practice. I do business. I'm a business lady. This is our love story.
We met, or I saw her because I located her. The Bible says that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. So I found her, and I think she was ready to be located. We met in church. Basically, she was serving in church, and I was serving. She was in one department, I was in the other department. And I saw her. We kind of crossed our path a few times here and there, but there was nothing that sparkled. So, and I didn't have any interest. I was like, she's just a good servant in the house of God. And so while one time, I think I saw her. We were in church, and then I saw her. I said, well, something has come up, and I think there is a chemistry that cooked. And I said, this is the person. This is my wife. This is not my girlfriend. This is not anything like that. This is my wife. And I think she was not anywhere in my friend circle. We never even used to talk. But when I saw her, I said, this is the lady that I want to marry. And by that, then I came up with a game, I would say so. Because there was the end, but I saw it in the beginning. I said, I had first of all to make her my friend. Because first of all, I believe love is not constant, but friendship is constant. So I first of all had to make her my friend first. So what I did was I made sure that by all means, I introduced myself to her in terms of kingdom service because we were in church, and then started having a chat here and there among the circle of friends. And that's how now we were able now to start friendship. As much as I wanted to get her, as much as I knew this is my wife, I said, I don't want just to go straight. I believe first of all in friendship, because she's my best friend even now. Ile moshene yote niko nayo kwa kichwa. Tunaichapa na yeye. So I don't even have secrets, because I can love you, but I will not tell you all my secrets. But my friend, I'll be able to share my secrets with my friends. When we met, it was not like the way we are. She met me when I was I would say we are still in the humble beginnings, but you are somewhere deep in the humble beginnings of beginnings. So something started growing, small. It was because I don't like, this is how I operate. Even when I have friends in my life, most of the times I don't force things into people. Most of the time, all the time, I am always, because when we are friends, it's not more of me now, it's more of them. It's now a journey of sacrifice. Because now friendship now grows more, and there is more fellowship and communion and all that. So now we started sharing more time together, going out, trying to, to create as much time as we can for each other, which we still do today. Although she's more outgoing, I'm not outgoing. I'm like, she's always telling me, let's go out. I'm like, where? Situlale, tukae kwa nyumba, because me, I'm that person who is I can spend time alone, and I just want to have that fellowship within us. But for her, she's outgoing, which is an added advantage on my side because now I get to experience more life with her.
We met in church, and I was from a heartbreak. That was 2 years ago, and I wasn't sure. Although I was praying for a good, loving husband, I wasn't sure he's the one. He started by sending me, he friend requested me on Facebook, which I accepted. He started sharing messages and books. You remember?
Yeah, I remember. We because I love to read more. My biggest investment even now that I make between us is more of buying books, materials that will build us, because life is more of who you are becoming, and who you are becoming can only be by what you are consuming.
After him sending, I saw he's a good person. So there's this day we had a cruise over Kesha, and I had accepted the friendship, and I wasn't sure. I was like, this guy is coming. He's coming very fast. I wasn't sure whether he's the one or he's not the one. So he was the youth Kesha. He requested we go and get another youth teen who the parent requested the youth leader to go and fetch her from their home. So he requested we go with him, of which I accepted because the youth leader, although the youth youth was a girl, and the parent could not trust him alone. So he requested I accompany him, which we went there, and the parents were very strict. They had to ask questions, which he answered very, very, very well. I was like, wow.
To cut it short, they were not per se Christians. So they were against the doctrine of what we believe in. So I think Kenya nasema sasa, I was able to handle it in a very, I would say, from my understanding, so easy way. So she found someone now. I don't know what because me, I was just doing me.
Because they would ask who is Jesus and why are you going to Kesha? He answered so well, and I was like, what? Maybe he's the one, maybe he's not. So after that Kesha, we went out, and we went out many times, not once, many times,
Yeah.
and I got to know him better. He was still the best person ever.
Our journey was more quicker, but before I get there, another thing I was so happy about is that one day I told her, so by chance they were able to come to where I live, and when she came, by grace of God, I had lost a lot of things in life before then. And now I had just moved into a Kasigo room. I was sleeping on the floor with a mattress. I think there is a mattress of the smallest of all mattresses. It's 1 inch or 3, something of that kind. Yeah. Na nilikuwa nimeilalia mpaka
Imeisha
yote. It was on top of cartons.
No chairs.
And no chairs, just like a stove and
two cups.
Two cups. They were plastic. And some sufurias, and she was sitting on mitungi. I think I had like 3 mitungi. But she told me something that she told me I had a lot of peace. She was employed by the government. She was making more than me by then, and she was living in even a better life than I was living. But she never took those things as like she never looked down on me. But one thing I kept doing to her is one thing, because God had given me a vision of where I'm going or who I am. So I kept on selling the vision to her. I usually say this: if I never met her, or if we were not together, I will not, where I am, assuming I'm 50 steps ahead, I'll be like 45 steps back. I think she's my helper, because Bible says that let's make him a helpmate. It's a helper. We help each other in our journey. And by then, now we moved from that mattress. We are able to, even when we got married, which we will go to, we even spent like 1 year sleeping on that mattress. Okay, we upgraded the mattress to a huge one, kidogo, and then journey continued. So now, when it came to now moving from, I was able to go to her parents, and you can talk about that.
Yeah,
When we went the first time.
Yeah, my mom was so ready because I had already told her, and okay, she believed in me, and she believed in everything, in the decisions I usually make. Yani she's my support system. The moment I told her I'm bringing this person, okay, I had not brought any other person there before, so okay, she was so happy, and she welcomed us, and she told us in case we need any blessing to continue with life, she's late. Okay, my mom will talk to dad, and they will be ready to bless us. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were able to go there. I think, I have the best in-laws, I would say so. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to mom and dad. Thank you for giving me this blessing. So, they were very supportive. They came, we went there. They prepared a feast, like 10 people are coming, and we were only 2 of us. And I remember then I had purposed. I didn't have much then. You see, I was sleeping on the floor. So I didn't have much, but I knew this is the person that I will build my life with. And this is the person that I want. And not everybody would have been, was okay with my decision. But I think as long as I was at peace with my heart, I was okay. So from there we went, that is the first time that visit, which is like a friend. It's not much, there's nothing much more about it. So then later, we were able now to panga, me to tell my parents that we need to visit her home, and we were able to plan, which we did in a very short span. We planned our, ratio, and it was all smooth. It was so good. We were given the blessings. We were then after, because also we were able to, we did these things with a very short span. We also got, after that, now we planned our wedding, which was also just a small.
Zote zilikuwa, they were lying with me.
Yeah.
Okay, one was August,
the
other one was September.
Yeah.
The wedding.
So it was not, hatukuwa na hiyo nini,
We
I've
rushed.
decided what is it. So this is
Yeah.
the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So after that, yeah, it was amazing. I would also want to thank also my church because of the support. My pastor, Reverend Joseph Matko, he was so supportive of us. I also would say, because I would not have met this beautiful lady if I never was, if I never went to that fellowship. So for me, our foundation has always been Christ. Our foundation has always been God. We are not the perfect.
We came small.
Yeah, but we are growing. It's a, marriage is not, it's not, what do you call it? It's not a 100 meter race. Yeah. But for us, it's more of a marathon. You will fall, wake up and run. It's not about who is number one for us. It's more of, for us, Bible says 2 are better than 1. So because when I was alone, I said if I was alone, I would be 45 steps behind. But because I have her, I am ahead in life because of her. I have been able to, like I said, I always quote Bible somewhere. It says, he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. So this is a vessel of favor. As long as I have her, I know one thing. One, because favor, will open doors that man cannot open. And by me being able to have her, I have a package of favor. You see? And so there are so many things that have been able to happen in my life. And we were able also, because by then, so we were able to now to open also a business. By then when we met, I was single. She supported me so much. I was employed when I was single. She supported me so much to a point where by now we were able to to open our own shop. We opened a shop, and then God has been able to increase us so much. So if I was alone, I would not have been able to do that. But because now she's my friend, she's my partner. So the partnership brought now in what we call growth because of partnership and friendship. It came also. God has also been able now to bless us no more with two kids. We have our firstborn, who is a precious winner, then our secondborn, who is Eliana Fabian. So both are girls. I'm Father Abraham. Yeah. I love kids so much. I was not able to grow up with girls. We were all boys, 4 of us. Vita kwa nyumba every time, but we grew up to become good men. So I am so happy, first of all, because of our journey and where God has been able to bring us from in terms of growing. For us, we even planned to do our wedding again. Because for us, it was so simple. There was no highlight to it. You see, because for us, we never wanted to bother anyone in terms of having to build a huge wedding.
Nah, we didn't want committees. We didn't want...
We wanted our commitment, not committee. Yeah. So we were not able to do many things. You see, wedding is just a gate into marriage. It is not the marriage. So for us, even for Russia, we hatukuchanga anything. It is me who is getting the blessings. So I will do me. Even for the wedding, as simple as it was, we were able now to just organize a simple thing.
Simple,
yeah. So for us, the highlights is that we are going to redo it.
As we are planning to redo the wedding, the one we did, it was so simple. I had a very simple gown. I bought it online. First of all, I had a foodie who was to make the gown, but she did it very
it was bad.
It was pathetic. Yeah, I still have it, and I had to buy one online. So this time round, I have to buy I love gowns. And
yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, and that time we didn't have a lot of money, so we didn't want to spend so much onto that, because there's this business we were starting. We were still very young. We didn't want to have committees. We didn't want to have harabes. We wanted simple thing. For the ratio, it was perfect. The dress was okay. Still, it was perfect.
Russia was a success. My parents were, one thing I did. I told my mom that I don't want. I will cater for everything. You just get a car or a minibus. I want this a number of people, and I told them I don't want, because I've done it in a rush. You don't point because of money. Whatever small I have, or the much God has given me, at that point is what we are going to use. So on that day for the Russia those guys, because now of how we were able to sacrifice, they came through for us in a big way. We never wanted anybody's money, because also people feel like these days people feel like you are a burden because of
You have to contribute.
You have to contribute. Some, you know, some of them will be like, unajua sisi tulioa bibi yako. You see,
we have
I don't want her to be a community wife. For me, that is my perspective. Anybody else can go for the committee and all that stuff. Even I contribute to my friends, but I will not contribute with a motive. I only contribute to give because giving is my number one, is who I am. It is more blessed to give than to receive. So I would say for me, I saw a miracle whereby now people came through for even without us requesting. So it was a highlight for me to see the love that you receive even from your parents, from those people who nurtured
another
you.
thing, another thing, I had seen these comments online and people are like, okay, must we be added to your WhatsApp group? Must we contribute to your wedding? Must we do this? Must we do that? So I was like, okay, I was not for that, and I didn't want to bother anyone. So I was like, let's just do it simple. When God blesses us in future, we shall redo the wedding. And now, thank God.
She can't wait. On that thing of why, I don't think why there is that competition or trying to keep standards of doing a huge ratio or wedding. You know, the most important thing that, you know, I say one thing, which is in the Bible. It says, the blessing of God makes rich and adds no sorrow to it. So the most important thing from me going to her place with my parents is to seek for the blessing. If they can give me the blessing, then it means they have blessed us. So the only thing that can happen from there is increase, because we were seeking the blessing, and the blessing brings the things. So also, even for the people who are getting married now, don't pressure yourself with doing anything. I know, and I had to communicate to her so that she may set the same idea to her parents, that let them not, you know, and I thank God, because she told me she never even talked to them concerning it. They never saw it as an opportunity for them to milk us. Because if they can bless us and we go and prosper, it means that next time we will come, there will not be no limit. I can even bless them with the entire world if I can own it. Because I have their blessing. There'll be our So for us, the most important thing in marriage, as you start it, it is the blessing.
What I would like to tell people is, if at all the marriage is, first of all, you have to be very prayerful in the institution of marriage, whether born again, whether not born again, because prayer I'll say is the key to every door. When you pray for your man, you're very sure everything is going to go the right way, and he won't have any ill motive, maybe to come and kill you and to come in and harm you in any way. And if at all it's extreme, he's maybe narcissist, me I would say just quit.
Marriage is a good thing. Marriage is a sweet thing. Marriage, there's nowhere marriage is bad. The marriage is just an office. It's an office. So the individuals that I meet determines the tempo of it. So it has to do more on working on yourself. I would love to advise anybody who is watching that invest in each other. Marriage is a sacrifice. I've been in it. It has taught me patience. Of course, I was very patient, but now I have increased, getting to now even get kids. I don't think because I'm in it, I don't think like I'm outside it. I don't think like I will do, I think we will do. I think always, even sometimes I will be in town and I'm like, I need to have something here. And I'm like, where is my wife? She's not here. So most of the time you find me nimenunua fish. And I'm like, just funga hiyo kitu. Let's go and share. Because there is so much in sharing. It's more of building each other and growing. Then I said this is a marathon. So there is, kuna miaka mingi. If Christ, ama dunia itakuwa imeisha, we'll be here for the next, maybe, I want to be here over 100 years. So I would love to advise that anybody who in need, invest in each other. Create cultures whereby you read books together, you go out together, because if those are the things that can build you, because not everything that I will use in my marriage that it can be able to build you. But of course, things like communication, attention, because them, they require more attention.
This is my love letter to you.
Yeah.
My Caprafe.
Yeah.
You're the best husband ever.
Yeah.
A father to our 2 beautiful daughters. I'm so glad our path met. You've been so patient.
Yeah.
I was so impatient in life. You've taught me to be patient. I had this anger issue, and you've, through your prayers, I've been able to overcome. You're the best. I just want us to grow all together. I love you so much.
Amen. Thank you. I love you too. So, sweetheart, my partner, my love,
wow,
my sweet, everything that can describe anything good in life, any sweet thing in life. I love you so much.
Thank you.
I thank God for getting to know you, getting to love you, getting to share life together. I want us to share more. I want us to have a beautiful family. Yeah. It's my envision, and I love you so much.
Thank you.
Till eternity, even after life, I know we'll spend life together. I love you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too.
I love you.